Okay, we're getting ready to stream some Napoleonic Wars again. Just making sure everything is working nice. Still haven't figured out how to do this. Before, when I used to stream, I was able to set up a time, and with YouTube, it allowed me to like say when I'm going to start streaming and all that other stuff. Now it just kind of like starts right away. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to start streaming anyway. And I also don't even know where to get the URL for this stream. It's really confusing the way things have changed. But here we go. We're gonna play some Napoleonic Wars soon, like I did last time. Just trying to show off this game because, you know, it's my latest game and I'd like it to do well, hopefully. Might be limited copies, but still, it's a great game. Also have to try and check out the comment section. I don't think anybody's in here right now, so I'm pretty much talking to myself. Mind me as I set up. Internet doesn't crap out on me. I know my internet provider has been saying if they're doing some work in my area, I guess, or on the service that I have, so sharing this on my social. Okay, so we have in the chat, we have John Rogers and Michael Hayes. How's it going? Nice use of colors on the screen. Yeah, the title screen was really well done. Justin Cheer was the guy who did the graphics for this game. Really great job. Bear with me. I'm just still trying to share this on socials so people see. Maybe they'll come in and join in. Looks like we got 5 people watching now. Michael Hayes says he's getting ready for work right now, but he'll be lurking for a bit. That's pretty cool. We all have to work, man. I know you're feeling. The way that the streaming setup now, it just seems like you have to like start it off right away, so it's hard to looks like in my streaming service I got turn off this screen here so it's not a distraction. Like I said, I'm just gonna share this on some socials before we get going. And then we're gonna play some Napoleonic Wars. TN Fishkeeper says he's listening. Intellivision Master from Brandon. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I'm just gonna keep that there. Actually, I need to see the screen. We're gonna get started now. Start playing some Napoleonic Wars. I have the box here. This is the actual game that's now for sale. So here's the back. Really nice box art as well. I really like the way this came together. And of course on the back it shows some of the battle screens and the gameplay. So really nice artwork on that one. Steve Jones Box Company did a great job making it. I am a game player and comedian. Don't worry, been watching for a while. I played these games back in the day. I was here before, but took a break. But great stuff. My favorite is Utopia and Poker. Both great games. So, what should I play? France or Britain? Let's play France. I don't play France enough. I always play Britain, so let's just play some Britain. Let's see. Skill. I think I'll stick with the standard for this one. The map. Oops. Let's play this funky one. It's fun. Let's do a manual start. Alright. Well, let's see. What should I put up in my front line? Well, I like to do the scouts. Oops. I should have moved the cursor before I did that. Anyways. So let's put some scouts out in the front lines. They're always nice to get going first. And maybe put somebody strong there. Maybe I'll put a Marshal here. Oh, whoops, that's a bomb. That was a mistake. So much easier when you can actually use an Intellivision keypad. You don't want to put the bombs behind the water, because there's a good chance that the opponent might not ever hit it. So I'm gonna put some strong players here. Maybe these guys. And I'll put my bombs. Where is it? My bombs like that. I've got one more bomb to go. Phoenix, love your channel. You should have 50 times more subscribers. That'd be nice. I think sometimes, you know, us smaller YouTubers get buried, but that's okay. I'm gonna put my miners somewhere where I can have access to them. Maybe I shouldn't have it in the open like that, though. Maybe right there. Well, they're miners, but well, actually called saboteurs in this game. In the original game, they're called miners. Just gonna use up my dudes there. What do we gotta use here? We need. Still have to put my flag somewhere. Let's put my flag in a weird spot. How about right here? There's my flag. Good luck in finding that, computer. Put my scout all the way down there, but that's okay. What do we have left? Sevens. There we go. We're on our way. So we're playing as Napoleon today. TN Fishkeeper is saying this is kind of like chess in a way. It's sort of. I mean, it's like chess, but the difference between this and chess is that with chess, you always know your opponent's pieces, and this, you don't know. There's a hidden aspect to the pieces. So you're kind of going blind in a lot of cases. You don't know what you're going to hit. You kind of have to feel what your opponent is playing. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I have a scout in the front here. The advantage of the scout is that they can move, like they're not the weakest piece. Obviously, they're two. The spy is the weakest one. He's only a 1. But the scout can move as many spaces as he wants. So I could actually, well, barring that there's not an opponent in front of you. So he can go from here all the way up, whereas every other piece you'd have to move just one space up. So sort of like in chess with the bishop or the queen, where they can move as many spaces as they want. Oh my goodness, and I hit a cannon. Wow. Well, I know where the cannon is now. So I'm playing in standard mode. If I was playing in easy mode, that cannon space right there that's highlighted with my white cursor, if I was playing in easy mode right now, that would be showing the cannon is there. But because I'm playing in standard mode, you just gotta remember. And same with hard. Yeah, no more scout. But we know that's a cannon. So basically, I'd have to take my saboteur, which is number 3 over here, which, you know, I ended up putting him here. I shouldn't have done that. That's kind of a stupid place for him. But right behind the cannon. So he's the only one that could destroy that cannon. So right now this is going to be like hard for me to get up further there. So I'm going to have to like, well, maybe I'll take my 2 and maybe I'll go for this one here. Oh my goodness! It's another cannon. Wow. Yeah. So you have to remember. Yes, you have to remember, unless you're playing on the skill set easy. If you put it on easy, you don't have to remember because it'll be exposed. So these two pieces have moved so far. They've only moved one space, which could mean that they're not scouts. But keep that in mind that the computer doesn't always automatically move a scout multiple spaces. The computer might actually move the scout one space just to throw you off. So don't get too cocky in thinking that they're not scouts. Okay, I'm gonna attack this with my 9. My general. Oh! It's a general. My general just killed a general. So you can see in the picture now that they both have blood splurting out of their backs. That means that they both killed each other. Both have the gunshot, both have the blood splurting out, and both say general. So you know at that point you've just met your equal. So they both just got eliminated off the board. So let's do this again. I'm going to take the scout. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so that's a major. Crap. So that's what the scouts are good for. They're good at mapping out what's in front of you. Oh my god. Wow. The computer player put his flag in the front row. That's hilarious. You see how quickly you can win this game? And sometimes it can take you a while. That was funny. Let's go back to the beginning. Read out the yep, capture the flag. That's pretty much what the game is about. This is the little bit of storyline that we included in the game. Mike from Mike's Gaming Gala, he wrote this, so all credit goes to him. Let's do France one more time. Choose a map. How about this funky map? I don't think I've used that one enough. For this one I'm going to go for a random start. So I'm going to let the computer randomly throw my pieces down there. I created that portion of the game because I know some people aren't going to want to go through the whole task of setting up their pieces. They might want to just start a quick game, and so let the computer randomly throw your pieces on the board and you play with what you get. And the same thing can happen, what happened to the computer last turn or last game, where your flag could end up in the front row. However, on this version, or in this game I should say, my flag actually ended up in a pretty decent spot. It's in the very far corner, so Hey Tran Fanatic, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Hopefully everybody can hear me very well with this microphone in my face. Yeah, so when I created this game, I wanted to have both versions of, if you want a longer game, if you want to spend the time to put your pieces into place where you like them, or if you just want to play, you just want to get right into the game, you can just click on the random and boom, start playing the game. So So the interesting thing about this board is that you only have the middle section here to cross over. You can't go on the water here, so. Whoa, A-Tran Fanatic. I blew a rear tire on the freeway on the way to work today. All good, and I have 4 brand new tires coming to the tire shop tomorrow. Wow. That always sucks. I've had that happen to me before as well. I remember that time I was driving to I don't know where the heck I was going. Probably going to work as well, and I started hearing this really weird loud noise. I actually thought it was like a helicopter above me, because it was this choppy, really weird noise. And then I started feeling the car was feeling funny, and I pulled over to the side of the road, and I got out, and my tire literally exploded. It was like, it just burst. It wasn't even flat, it was just blown up. And I had to like, just wait. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move my 5 up. Why not? You got your tires in the summer of 2018, so they lasted pretty long. I'm driving my 82 Datsun. Nice. My mom had a Datsun when I was a kid. I like that car. Yeah, so for those that are just tuning in, this is my newest game that I've programmed, Napoleonic Wars. It's for sale right now. Here's the actual game. Really nice box. You can get yours today. It's shrink wrapped. I'm actually going to be, at some point, I have a batch of these myself, and I'm going to be making these available through myself. But right now you can get them through homebrewinc. They're the ones selling the game. I only have a very small quantity, but I will be offering this game as well. And I'm considering doing like signed copies. So if anybody is really interested, like a collector or somebody who likes my channel, and you would like a signed copy, stay tuned, because that'll happen in the near future. But it's going to be a very small run. So, but if you want the game, go to homebrewinc and you can get it right now. So we're doing yeah, the email address is homebrewinc@hotmail.com. It's down below. Unfortunately, they don't have a website, but you know, hopefully in the future they will. But emailing them, they're a great company. They always come through. They get the game in the mail pretty fast. You get the sale, you know. Oh look, we have the Intellivision gamer in the chat. It's my good friend Casey. What other physical retro games you got for sale, man? Well, right now, other than this game, which is being sold through homebrewinc, Intellivision Revolution was the only other site that was selling my games. They sold Keystone Cops, which I don't think is for sale right now. I don't think there's any versions for sale. The latest one was Fast Food. This was my other game that they had. But there's a bunch of other games that I know Rev from Intellivision Revolution has said that he's planning on putting up soon, maybe within a month. And that's going to be my Boing game. which is from the Atari 2600. So this is kind of like my own little souped up version of the game. It's a rare game from the Atari 2600. So Boing will probably be going up soon. My Rags to Riches, which is originally a Commodore 64 game that I loved playing as a child. So I made it on the Intellivision. And Traffic Jam is another one. So there are a bunch of games that are hopefully going to be up. I have a whole slew of games that it's going to take time before they can make their way in. Intellivision Gamer says, Brian does great work. I have all his released games. That's awesome, man. Thanks. You probably have more than anybody else other than me. I know a lot of these games were PGRE released, and Rev told me that he hasn't been able to release any since then. Oh, there's also Food Fight. I did Food Fight for the Intellivision. I know that that's going to be released. A-Train Fanatic says, okay, cool, man. Could you post links to the sites? I have over 30 video game consoles. Well, for my Intellivision games right now, go to Intellivision Revolution. Keep going to their site. I'm not sure when he's going to start. He said hopefully in a month. He might have more of my titles. I know he took down a lot of his stuff from his store, but he's going to be putting it up soon. So I'm not sure what else what he's planning on putting up there. And with Napoleonic Wars, with this game, you can get this right now. You can go to email homebrewinc.com, or sorry, homebrewinc@hotmail.com. It's going to be in the description, and you can pick up a copy of this game. Move my 6 over here. Television Gamer said I bought 2 of each at PRGE. Nice. I know a bunch of my, I think maybe like 4 of my games was released during the PGRE. And there's still a whole bunch more. I still have Grand Prix, or what I also called Willie's Grand Prix. What was the other one? I have one, Gunfight. That's also been coded. And I also have a game that I coded for the immortal John Hancock, the YouTuber John Hancock. One of his games that he asked me to program, and that's probably going to be released at this year's PRGE. At least that's the plan anyways. But I know he likes to produce his own games and sell them himself, so it'll be sold through him. Yeah, Intellivision Gamer will be right there. Oh my gosh, I ran into a bomb. Oh, it's brutal. Here's where maybe I should be playing it on easy mode, because I'm going to forget where that cannon was. Whoa, look at this. Two cannons right here. Now the problem is the cannons don't move. So because I went random start, the computer just kind of set it up in a random fashion and kind of blocked this poor little scout in the corner. And then all these other scouts are right here. This is really crazy. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to press forward. Oh. No, that's not good. The good thing is, because of the water here being here, and my flag being all the way down here, the computer has a long way to go. They gotta get their piece all the way through here and down here. As you can see, I'm having a hard time here. But you know, due to the nature of this game, like, it's not a game that everybody really wants, so this is why it was kind of made in a small batch, and I mean, there's a very high chance that this might never get released again. I know that there's no plans to even release the ROM, so whatever little amount gets put out there, that's what's going to be available. Oh, kernel against kernel. This is you know, not everybody's into this type of game. Not everybody's into the board game style. So there's just not going to be too many of these made, just because of the cost and stuff. But it's cool that this will exist. So those who actually end up getting it. Oh, computer's running into a cannon. Yeah. Sergeant, it's not the saboteur. And it's probably going to be the same thing with my rags to riches. I don't think a whole lot of people are going to be interested in this one. Rags to riches. I loved this game as a kid, but it does take a lot of time to play it and figure out the pattern and how to best play the game. So this is probably not going to be like a big hit out of the gates, but that's okay. I don't expect every game to be, you know, everybody's going to want it. Yeah, see, A-Tram, a fanatic. Yeah, you don't think you'd be interested in this type of game? Exactly, it's not for everyone. It's a board game. Stu's Game Reviews, how's it going? I mean, I wish there was a way to make this game like a two-player game, but it would just be too weird. Like, because of the nature of the game, that you're not supposed to be able to see your opponent's pieces, it would just be awkward. Like, to do a two-player mode, you would really have to, like, tell your opponent to look away, or close their eyes, or leave the room, but whatever. Yeah, it's pretty cool that you make fresh, though, man. Not a lot of people can do that. Yeah, this was, you know, originally when I made this game, it didn't really have a theme to it. Like, it was similar to this. I didn't have the Napoleon theme. It was really just a, you know, I just drew some rudimentary pictures of some soldiers getting shot and stuff. Like, it was very... it was similar, but it didn't have the Napoleon theme. And then when I started talking with Homebrew Inc., and they were asking me if I had a game that I would like to release with them, I showed them my game, which originally was called Strategy War. And we all kind of got together, and a bunch of consultants, you want to say, started looking at it, and we kind of decided on creating this Napoleon theme and all that other stuff. Stu's Game Reviews is saying, I saw you talking about this the other day, and you said that the spy could defuse the bombs, doesn't the miner defuse... Oh, if I said that, I must have been wrong. No, the spy can only kill the marshal. The spy kills the marshal. The saboteur kills the bombs, which is the number 3 piece. That's you're seeing right there on the screen, the saboteur. That's getting killed. He's the only one that can kill the bomb, or the cannon in this game. Is this exact Stratego rules are different? It's pretty much the same rules. Am I a programmer in my day job? No. Programming has always been more of a hobby for me. I started with my interest in programming back in when I was a child, and I had a Commodore 64, and I was buying the programming books and all that stuff. But I really didn't get serious into actually being able to program until late high school years and then in the college years. Michael Hayes is saying, glad to see more board game implementations on the Intellivision. There should be more games in the Strategy Network. Yeah. You know, another game that would be kind of cool would be Risk. I know some people have already mentioned that before. Risk would be a kind of an interesting game to see. If you're not a programmer in your day job, then this is super impressive. Thanks, man. I mean, yeah, during high school, I took basic programming in high school. And then in college, I learned programming when I was doing my... I went to college for media, multimedia. And so I was learning programs like Adobe Flash and Director or whatever, Flash and Director, and I really started to learn how to program better during those times. And I really didn't do anything with it until I decided I wanted to start programming again, and that's when I picked up Oscar's book. Actually, I have the this is the second one. I bought both his books, but this is the Advanced Programming for the Intellivision, and yeah, I started to learn how to make Intellivision games, which I just kind of like programming. I don't know why. It's fun. I'm not the greatest at it. I don't make it sound like I'm that great, but yeah, it is fun. And to make a game like this, it took a team of people. It wasn't just me. I mean, yeah, I programmed a lot of the logic behind it, and the pieces you're looking at are what I created, but the board graphics and all the cut screen graphics and the music, those are all other people. Yeah, Michael Hayes is talking about the game Takeover. I saw that. It is sort of like a Risk game. I'm just going to keep moving forward. Let's see who's here. Alright, kill the scout. So Stu's Gaming Reviews is asking, why did I decide to change certain things? Like, for example, make the water on the sides instead of in the middle. So basically, in this version of the game, there's a map screen, and you have 5 different maps. So you can use the original map, which has the water in the 2 center spots, basically here, and then over here. And then you have this map where the waters are on the sides, on the ends, I should say, edges, or whatever you want to say. Then there's one where the water's just in the middle, and then there's another one where the water's kind of all sporadic. And then there's a board where there's no water. So you actually have 5 different boards you can choose from in this game. Just to spice things up and make it a little bit different. Other than that, the rules are pretty much the same. Like, one of the things that we wanted to do with this game was, add a little bit more flair to it. So adding all the music. There's like 10 different music tracks to this game. And then all of the cutscenes. Like, there's a lot of things to kind of jazz this game up. Okay, so Stu's Game Review is bringing up a point here where you're saying that number 8 pieces defuse the bomb. Now, I know when I was looking up Stratego, the rules did change. In fact, the scouts changed, and probably the miners changed as well. So, depending on if you're going by the old rules or the modern rules, because I know the game rules changed, and I think this game is following the modern rules. But they did. Most board games go through that, where they update the rules and they change things and, you know, change stuff around, modernize it. So probably the version you played in the past probably did play by those rules. Hey, it's Mr. Postile! I just put Fantasy, the arcade game, on my cabinet like 10 minutes ago. Thanks for your homebrew. No problem, man. Fantasy was a fun game. I'm gonna have to play that again. I mean, that game is brutal, but it's fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, must be going by the old rules. Probably. I remember trying to decide which rules I need to, you know, follow, and I think I just ended up going with the modern rules of the game. You know, like the scouts. I think the scout changed, and, you know, it's like anything else. Things change. I mean, at one point I was debating... excuse me. I need a drink here. At one point I was debating if I should offer the game to have, like... Ooh, cannon. You know, the choice of the rules and stuff, but... I don't know, that just might have made things messy, and I didn't want to have to get into that. In the end, I don't think it really matters. I mean, it's the game. It's playing the game that's important. I wanted to keep the game fairly straightforward and simple, and, you know, having to, like, modify the rules. Another game that I programmed, actually, is Meal Born, which is a card game, and it's like a car racing game. You could pretty much buy it in any store that sells board games, and it's just like a racing game where you have to draw cards and then play speed cards, and you know. So I did create that. I don't know if where it's going to go, if it's going to get a release or not. There was talk about maybe putting it with the triple, what is it called? I forgot the name. The one with the 3 games on it. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Mealborns is fun. I like playing that. It's like a triple challenge. Yeah. I just don't know because I had to program it with JLP, so I don't know if it's gonna work or not on the cartridge. But flat tire. Yeah, it plays exactly like the game. Actually, the one that I programmed, it plays exactly like the game. That's what I should do. I should do a live stream of all my homebrew or whatever you want to call them games that I've created. I know the Intellivision gamer asked if I could do that. Oh, the Saboteur just killed my cannon. No. I think out of all the graphics on this game, I like this one. Out of all the split screens, I thought this one was cool. I like it. The cannon's on fire. You see all these dead people everywhere. The dude standing there with a flaming torch. I like this graphic. Yeah, I like Coup Ferret with the right-of-way card. Yeah, so for my game, I just called it 1,000 miles. Or 1,000 miles. I didn't call it Millborn. But it's pretty much the same game. It plays like identical to the card game. Crap. But for my game, I made it a single-player game. I didn't bother doing a two-player mode. Again, it would have been awkward because your opponent's not supposed to be able to see your hand. So if I tried to make it two-player... Oh, look at that. I won. If I tried to make it two-player, then you'd have to do the whole funny thing of, you know, make sure you don't look at my hand and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Michael Hayes is like, it might work with the Amico controllers. Yeah, you know, same with this type of game. If you have a controller that has a screen on it, then you can play games like these with multiple players, 2 players, or whatever. If you're in the same room, kind of thing, because you could actually have the hidden information on the on that controller. Okay, let's play Britain. So down here, this is what I was talking about earlier with the map screen. So we go here and we can choose the map or board that you want to conduct your battle on. So we have this map number 1, map number 2, that was the one I was just playing. Map number 3 doesn't have any water at all, so you don't have to worry about it. 4 just has one in the center, and then 5. You got these 4 little lakes kind of in the middle there. The traditional board is this one here, map number 1. How come when Britain won, it still played the French national anthem? No, I think I was France. I wasn't Britain. Now I'm Britain. You see, I'm Britain now because I'm red. That last game I was France. Alright, so this is Sir Arthur Wellesley. Wellesley? Wesley? Wesley? I don't know. Don't make me pronounce their names. Okay, where's my flag? Okay, so it's over here. So the computer's been good to me. It keeps putting my flag at the bottom there. Because, you know, it's random when you do that, and it could put the flag here for all it cares. Stu's game reviews. I'll go back and confirm. Yeah, I've been playing France this whole time now. This is the first time I started playing Britain, so... Let's let the British rule here. Maybe I should have changed the skill level. Oh! So then I could know. Might be a bug that showed the British flag. 3's the saboteur. Oh. Okay. Okay. I thought I was dead there. So I'm gonna get my saboteur up there to kill the cannon. Alright. So I blew up the cannon. Ah, there goes my saboteur. Taken down by the general. Let's move the... Oh, okay. Well, we know where another cannon is, so... I actually have my saboteur down there. Let's move him over and up. Yeah, but it might be fun for me to do a live stream of all my games. I know I've showed pretty much most of them off in small videos here and there. As an Easter egg, it would be nice to hide the text, "They're coming to take me away." That's something I haven't actually really done, is put some Easter eggs in my games. Well, the Traffic Jam does, kind of. My Traffic Jam game. I do have a cheat mode that's not listed in the manual. Wow. I won. Yeah, so what you're looking at here is the British one, and they have the France flag, and I think that's what the confusion was. I think you were thinking that the wrong flag was there, but it's supposed to be the opposition's flag, because you're stealing their flag. It's not supposed to be your own flag. So maybe that's where the confusion was. Looking back up there. Yeah, so Stu's game review said it said victory, and it showed a guy holding the British flag, which makes sense because I was playing France, and when you win, you get the opposing flag because it's a capture the flag game. So that's why you saw that. And that's the France flag, and that's a British soldier. So. You think about it, you're grabbing their flag and you're running off to victory. I was going to say, I don't think there's any bugs because we play tested the crap out of this game. I mean, we had play testers playing this for a while. Okay, I'm going to do the... Play Britain, but I'm gonna do the skill easy. Easy is good. Let's do this one. Random start it is. Mr. Postile says he played Stratego for hours with his older brother growing up, every rainy day. I used to play with my friends next door. My best friends were my neighbors right next door to me, the house next to me, and we used to play this game a lot. We played board games all the time, and this was a favorite. And holy crap, it just put my flag in the front row. Well, I guess I had to expect that to happen at some point because the first few games it was in the bottom row. But we can kind of fix that by taking our heavy hitters like this guy and kind of putting him in front of the flag. There we go. Let's take our 4 and see who's on door number 1. Oh, did I get him? Wait. Oh, I got him. Ha! First I thought I was the one that got shot there. Forgot I'm red. Let's keep going. The pieces are arranged automatically. Yeah, so Stu's Game Reviews is asking if the pieces are arranged automatically. Yeah, so there's 2 options. You can have a random start where the computer will randomly put your pieces throughout the board. And there's a manual start where you get to decide where to put your pieces. You know, I created the random because, you know, not everybody's going to want to go through the process of setting up their pieces. They might want to just start playing. You know, so you just click a button and you just start playing. You don't have to go through the process of putting your pieces down and all that stuff. So it's really up to you. Okay, so because I'm in easy mode, you can see now that the Marshal, his piece is revealed. So I ran my, I guess, scout or whatever that was into him and got killed. So the Marshal is alive, and you can see he's revealed there, which I can kill him with my scout, or sorry, my, what is this, spy. My spy over here. So let's move the 8 out of the way. And I'll get my spy over there, and I can go kill that Marshal. Because it's revealed, and I know where he is. Oh, look at that. Down there, the 6. So this guy is probably going to attack this guy, and they're both going to die. But that's okay. Right now, I'm going to go after that Marshal. Something went wrong there. That's okay, we can go and kill him anyway. There's the Marshal. I don't know what happened there. Somehow that piece went on top of him. Not supposed to do that. Okay, well, we revealed the 8. Now my flag is exposed, so I'm going to have to, like, put somebody there. Yeah. Stu's like, oh, that happened because he said there's no bugs. I wonder if it was just because it went sideways. So, in most cases, the computer is going to move their pieces down. But in some cases, it will move sideways. But not often. The computer doesn't always move sideways. It's mostly aiming to move their pieces down because that's where you want to go, right? Okay, well, we know that's a 6 now. But I got nothing to take him down around here. Got another 6, I can match him. My 8's over here, but I probably want to keep him there. Maybe I should move my 4. See who this guy is. Okay, 4 is on a roll. Oh! And I hit a cannon. Oh, that's okay, I got a saboteur down there, so... Let's take my saboteur up. I'll blow away the cannon. Okay, that marshal's getting very close to my flag. It's not good. And so is that other piece. If they go, oh no! You blocked my saboteur. Ah. Crap. What are the chances that that's a scout? I had a friend in the past play Panzer General on the 3DO, and he was really good at it. He could win as the Germans or the US. Is that allowed? I'm not familiar with that game. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna move my saboteur down. Uh-oh. My scout's gonna get killed. Okay, my flag is in danger right now. There's a 6 again. Whew. All my big pieces are at the bottom here. Another good 3DO game is Return Fire. You capture the opponent's flag. That's excellent. Classical music soundtrack. It is a strategic strategy type of game, kind of similar to this, but more battle screens and full map. You're familiar with it. No, I don't really know much about that system. The Panasonic 3DO. I remember when it was out, but I didn't know anybody that had one. I never played on one. not familiar with the games. Okay, I'm not doing too well in this game here. I'm losing all my good pieces. And my flag's in danger. I better start getting some good pieces up. Oh, wait. My saboteur can go and destroy that bomb, so that's a good thing. Return Fire is an action game for 1 to 2 players. There's also an expansion pack called Maps of Death. Maps O' Death. Another game that I like playing is Settlers of Catan. That's a fun game. I have a PC version of that game. But the board game is fun. I know some people don't like it because it's kind of like Monopoly where you kind of make your move and then you just sit there waiting. But I think it's fun. I don't know if that game could really translate onto the Intellivision, but maybe it could. But I don't know if I should risk going up. I mean, that could be the flag there. Or it could be... Oh. Let's just do it. Go! Lieutenant. Let's move Mr. 9. So far the computer's not been advancing their marshal, so... I mean, if it goes down 2 spots, it'll get blown up by the cannon. But if it goes down 1 and then to the right, it will win the game, so... I'm gonna keep bringing up my... I think that's my general. Yeah, the general. Now hopefully that's not a bomb above me. The best part of Return Fire soundtrack was when you deployed your lowly jeep to steal your opponent's flag. The music started with Flight of the Bumblebee. That's funny. Alright, so my general is taking over the field right now. Oh no! And my general has been destroyed by another cannon. Huh. Now what am I gonna do? Let's take my scout. Push the button too fast here. Oh my lord! Another cannon! They're all congealed in that one spot. Now what do I need to do? I mean, the computer so far hasn't gotten too close. I mean, this guy is close to my flag. And I can't destroy him, so... Let's just keep moving with my saboteur. Oh, I just realized too, that bottom corner there is messed. So we got the 8 here. 7 can't beat him. 6 and 7 can't beat him, and then bombs are here, so I'm kind of like, these guys are kind of blocked in forever. Unless this guy moves. My Marshall's kind of stuck in here. It's not a good spot for the Marshall either. I mean, these are the problems when you go with the random setup. You have to deal with the way your cards are dealt. I'm just gonna move my 8 up. Maybe I can kill this guy. Yep. Obviously, when I first made this game, it didn't have the musical soundtracks, but we got some great music tracks put into this game. Originally, I didn't have any sound effects actually when I first made this game. It was pretty silent. I did end up putting in the sound of the piece's movement, just like you're hearing there. And it only does that when there's no music playing. Because I didn't want to have, you know, the music playing and then you hear these pieces moving, making these weird noises. So when the music stops, or if you decide to toggle the music off at the beginning of the game, then you can hear the pieces moving. Oh, we got it! We got the flag. Yeah, so that's Napoleonic Wars. Like I said, this is a limited release. You know, it's the nature of the game. We knew that when we released it, that it's not going to be like everybody's going to want this game, and so it's just the demand for it. I guess it's not as high as it could be. Hey, we got TV's Hasselhoff. You don't hassle with the Hoff. So yeah, this game's for sale now. If you want to get your hands on it, better jump on it. I did mention in the beginning that I do have a few my own stash of these games. I think what I'm going to do is I have about, well, I think there's at least 5 that I'm going to make available that I'm going to sell with the option if you want it signed. Now, some people might not give a crap and be like, whatever. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to offer some signed copies. I'm going to have like 5 of them at least for the first run anyways. I'll have 5 signed copies that you can buy directly through me, not through homebrewinc. I think I'll make an option, because you know these are sealed, so I could either sign the seal, the plastic wrapping thing, or if you want the game to be able to open it and play it, I can also remove the seal and sign the box. So that'll be an option. And those will just be a small run. Like I'm talking 5 of those. Not quite yet. We're still selling these through homebrewinc. Yeah, Mark Griff is saying there. Is there a link to purchase? Yes. In the description, I put homebrewinc@hotmail.com. It's being sold through the email address, so you email them, they'll give you all the information on cost, shipping, and all that fun stuff to grab your copy. But yeah, so look out for that. Let's see here. Let's do another France run. What map should I go through? Can automap be applied to the cart or manual? Oh, that's a good thing to, you know, I'm going to leave it quite open how you want it. Most likely, I'll do the front of the game, but if you want it also on the cart or wherever, I'll do that too. I'm going to number them, so it'll be 1 through 5. And no ROM option if purchasing the cart. No, unfortunately this game will not be available as a ROM. homebrewinc doesn't really do ROMs, so they have in the past, I believe. But due to some people leaking the ROM or releasing the ROM through those ROM sharing sites and stuff, they've just decided that it's just not safe. How much am I selling the game for? I actually haven't come up with a price yet. I think Homebrew Inc. is selling it, I think they're 70 US. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. The standard price, it's usually around the 70 mark. Although, because this game wasn't, you know, it didn't really take off, there wasn't a whole lot of interest, the price might go up because the limited quantity and, you know, the fact that it might never be produced again. So, I think it's just going to turn into a collector's item. So, grab your copy now if you're hesitating. Yeah, it's a shame that people leak homebrew ROM. I mean, that's the thing. I know with, in the past, things like saying the ROM can only be available for your LTO flash cart and having it specifically only work on the LTO flash cart was an option in the past. But that's not always a viable thing because not everybody has the LTO flash cart. So, and it requires a specific kind of programming and all that other crap to make that work. So, unfortunately, selling the ROM is the only option. Now, if you're interested in my other games, like these guys, Keystone Cops, Fast Food, I will be making those ROMs available through my own website, briansmancave.com. Essentially, just email me. I haven't actually put it on the website yet as available, but it is my plan to start offering these as downloadable ROMs that you can purchase. It's just going to be through emailing me, and then I'll send it to you. And a bunch of my other games too. They're going to eventually end up there. Unfortunately, this game will not. It's not up to me for this game, but so I can't release this one. This one, if you want to play this game, you have to get the cartridge. That's the end of it. I mean, I don't really have any control at that point. The link in the description is to your homepage to the email to purchase. Or is there a Homebrew Inc. link? Yeah, so it's Homebrew Inc. One word, Homebrew Inc. at hotmail.com. Thought I had it in the description, but yeah, it is in the description. It says to buy a copy, contact homebrewinc at hotmail.com, and they will they'll give you all the information. I'm not, like I said, I will eventually at some point. I'm not sure when, but I'm planning on selling a very rare limited amount of these signed. Because I have a bunch myself, that I can do what I want with them. So I figure, why not? Why not do that? I just haven't decided on how much I would charge for it or any of that stuff. And when I'm going to do it, because probably not going to be right away. And it'll be very, very limited, so there'll be like 5 of them maybe. Oh wow. Ha! I hit the cannon. I just blind attacked with my saboteur there and hit a cannon. Yeah, no problem, TV Hasselhoff. You know, it was kind of disappointing. I mean, we were thinking that this game would sell. I mean, you know, we were thinking there would be a lot of interest in it, but I don't know, maybe because it's a board game and not everybody's into board games. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's just overall the market is slowed down and people aren't spending money on homebrews. I'm not sure. I really don't know about my other games. Like, this Keystone Cops was my first game that I sold. But that was through Intellivision Revolution, and I actually don't know how many sold. I never... maybe I should contact Reb and find out how many he sold. 'Cause I know, like the fast food game, he was selling that at PGRE, and then he just recently had it on his website for sale. But he took all the games down, and I don't know. He said he's working on getting them all back up again and restocking and all that stuff. So I don't know what the grand total was. Selling both of the ROMs through Intellivision Collector, but they've changed the way they're doing things now. So they're not they're only going to sell ROMs that they have exclusive rights to. So they're no longer selling my ROMs. So I figure I'll just sell them myself. Just on my own website, I'll just have an email address and just contact me, tell me you want the ROM, and we'll go from there. Yeah, unfortunately my internet is not the greatest right now. I don't know what's going on. Alright, TV Hasselhoff, gotta run, but just wanted to drop in to show support. I think this is a great game. I like the classic NT release. I don't understand the aversion to board game style release. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the nature of the beast, I guess. They all can't be winners. Yeah, my connection was just kind of crap there. I don't know what's going on. I got an email actually today saying that my service provider was going to be doing work in the neighborhood on I guess the cabling and all that stuff to make the internet better, and that I would experience disruptions, but I never did today, so all of a sudden now, but it's nighttime, so I don't think they're doing anything. It's like, what, 10 o'clock? No, I didn't even stop to look at where my flag was. Oh, it's in the bottom corner. Oh, it's in the bottom corner, but it's got a 2 and a 4 above it. So if this red piece is strong, however, I do have my Marshal here, so if that red piece comes down and kills the 4, I can probably kill him with the Marshal, so we're safe. Michael Hayes is saying he was so intrigued by the 70s board game Black Box, which is why he developed X-Ray. Yeah, I still think there should be more tabletop games. Yeah, I mean, the Intellivision is a great system for these type of games. The first game that I actually fully coded, which I made available on my website for free to download, is well, it's called Perfect, but it's Perfection, where you take the pieces and try and put them into the slots. So I made that game available as a free download on my website. So if you go to my website, briansmancave.com, there's an Intellivision tab at the top, Intellivision games, and you can go to the Perfect game and download that. And it's just a simple Perfection board game. Like, it's not complicated. There's not a whole lot to it, but you know, it was like one of the first games, like kind of complete games that I programmed while I was learning how to create games on the Intellivision. And you know, the reason why I did that was because I did the same thing back in school and back in college. I did it in a software called Director. I created a Perfection game, so I thought, let's try it on the Intellivision. I made it free because it's not complicated. It's a very simple game. There's not, you know, there's one screen. I don't think anybody would pay money for that. So I just like made it free. Well, yeah, so TV Hasselhoff is saying that sometimes when work is done on your internet, you have to restart your router. That's a possibility. I didn't even think of rebooting my router. I'll go this way, my 7. Alright, take care, TV Hasselhoff. Thanks for stopping by. Still like to learn how I implemented the AI part. Yeah, this was actually my first attempt at AI programming. I think it could have been better, but you know, like I said, it was my first attempt. And I really was just like trying to figure out, put myself in the perspective of what would I do in this scenario and how I could give the computer somewhat of a strategic advantage. Or, I mean, this is a tougher game because technically the computer's not supposed to know your pieces, right? So it is a lot of just guesswork. I mean, I could never attempt anything like chess. Like, that is Nano Chess, Oscar Toledo G. That guy knows what he's doing. He knows how to program things like that. I could never do that. I'm not even a good chess player myself, let alone figuring out AI and getting a computer to play chess. Forget it. I mean, with this, because there's a sense of the computer doesn't know and it's just kind of blind. But the times where it can know, where it reveals a piece on the hard mode, the computer, it does remember where the bombs are and stuff like that. So it does get a little bit smarter in the hard mode. That way, because I didn't want the computer to, say, keep running into the same cannon with pieces that can't beat it. Oh, so yeah, Arnold Chevalier also wrote Cave Chess a long time ago. It's only one player against the CPU, but it's very effectively written. Yeah, it looks like I had a little bit of a hang up there. I don't know if it's just the Wi-Fi or if it's the actual internet. I used to hardwire this thing into my router or into my modem before, but because it's in a completely different room, I'd have to run like a 40-foot cable across the hallway. This is running right off the Wi-Fi, so it's not always the greatest. Yeah. I'm just going to go up with my Marshall and hopefully not hit a cannon. Oh! And I hit a cannon. Of course. Attack of the 50-foot inner Ethernet cable. Now that would be funny. Uh-oh. My 4 is being attacked. Alright. Oh no. I thought I won that one, but I didn't. I'm in trouble. Okay, let's move my scout over here. I think that's a bomb, so I don't want to run into that. If I can find the flag. Oh. Who's moving? That guy moved. Okay. Well, I don't want to run into that guy. Yeah, I used to always do that. John Rogers is saying that if there's anything he's learned, that you always run a wire. I mean, I used to do it all the time, but I mean, our Wi-Fi got so much better, our internet service got so much better that I was able to stream and not have problems. So I don't know what's happening tonight. Computer player's so close. He's right here. He just has to kill my scout and get my flag. So we'll just keep soldiering on. Oh! I must have forgot that was a cannon. Oh no, another cannon. Oh, I got my 8 up there. Maybe I should move him. Alright, maybe the flag's over here somewhere. Sometimes the strategy is to look at what pieces aren't moving. And that can tell you it's either a cannon or the flag. Okay, my 8 is doing really well. cannon. He's moving up now. That's a very rare move. For the computer to move up, it doesn't always happen. Majority of the time it moves down. Sometimes it moves sideways. And very rarely it moves up. I did that on purpose. I wanted the computer to always kind of favor going down. Because that's where your pieces are in most cases, right? Oh yeah, that's the bomb. I forgot. I don't remember. Is that a bomb? Is that a cannon there? I'm gonna go up one more. I don't remember where all the cannons are right now. That's why I should have been playing on easy mode. I haven't been paying attention. Oh, we did it! La victory! Anyways, yeah, that's Napoleonic Wars. Like I said, this game is available right now for purchase. I have no idea how long it will be available. Obviously, until stock runs out, and currently there's no plans on making it again. I mean, I wouldn't say it's never gonna happen, but right now there's just probably just enough demand for the batch that was created. I'm not sure the number. I don't know how many were made. There was a fair amount of them made in hopes that they would move pretty quickly. And I do have a small batch that, like I said, I plan on doing a release, like selling them myself. I will provide more details of that later when that's going to happen. If you're interested, of course. If you're interested in like a signed copy, that's going to be the game plan for that. But it's going to be a very limited run. The England-France theme reminds me of so many aviation, Avalon Hill historical war games. Yeah, well, it's Napoleonic War. Anyways, thanks everybody for coming into the stream, chatting. It's always a pleasure having you on. Like I said, the links are below. Check out my website periodically. I'm hoping to get some of my other games available for download. And hopefully Intellivision Revolution will also get the rest of my games up, posted for sale soon. Last time I talked to him, he said it would probably be, he's looking next month, so that's not too far away. Anyways, thanks for coming out, and we'll talk to you guys later.